Today, I bring you a practical guide on how to register your kid for public school in Portugal. I actually need to do it for one of my kids, so follow along as you see the registration. And by the way, I've hit several issues, so watch until the very end so you understand the issues I made, the mistakes I made, so you don't do them yourself. And start the process early, because now that is early, you actually get super quick support, as you will see as I explain through this video. I hope it is helpful. Thank you very much, and let's go to it. It's that time of the year, and it's time to register your kids to the new school year. This is the time frame from 22 of April to 31. You need the identification documentations from yourself and also your kid, a picture, and your NIF. That's really important documentation. This is the website Portal das Matrículas, where we do all these things digitally. By the way, this is also the location if you want to search for the agrupamento where you want to register your kid. This is where you will find it. So I'm just showing you, for our case, we are in Alentejo, in Ponte de Sor. So we're going to show you how to find it. So there's only one agrupamento, and when you click on it, you can see in much more detailed information. You can also see the schools within it and all good information. So this is a good place if you want to find which agrupamento you want to put your kids. Here you get a list of all the schools and institutions that belong to that agrupamento. And if you click on them, you get a little bit more detail, like their email and contacts, which is always helpful if you want more direct information from them. So here you go. Here is where you would get direct emails and phone contacts to reach out to them. So let's get started. You press first here in Encarregados de Educação, and you're gonna authenticate using your information from Agência Tributária, so the finance institution. This is the first page you get. You want to go to Matriculas and start that process for your kid. So we're doing it live with you for one of our kids. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to run into some issues, so it's going to be interesting to follow until the end so you can see how to solve these issues. The first one we get is this one when we put our kids' NIF and try to validate. We hit our first issue here, which is basically something saying that is not linked to the encarregado de educação. So basically the kid is not linked to the father. So that's a big issue, because if we cannot get this going, we cannot do anything. So next we're going to open a request of support. And I'm going to tell you, this is a bit hidden, so look at it with attention. First of all, I made a mistake here because I don't want general information. I actually want to ask help in the section of preenchimento, so the section where we're filling stuff, specifically in the section in which I need to report that they're not linking my kids with the person, the father, filling the form. Again, this is really hidden how to ask for help. It's on that button on the bottom that says Preciso de ajuda. And this is where you're going to fill all your information and details and write down exactly what is the issue. So here I'm saying I'm trying to register my kid, but I'm getting this error in which there is no link between father and son. Not sure why this is happening, because I've done this in the past and never got this error, so I'm assuming it's some kind of issue with their databases that they need to address. So you basically fill this up with all the information at the NIF of the parent and the kid and submit it. This is gonna create a case, and someone on the other end is gonna check it out and try to address the issue. So here it is. I already got feedback, so this is a day later or 2 days later, in which they tell me that they've solved it, and by the way, if it's still not working, I should clear the cookies or try with another browser. So first thing I see is an error telling me that I need to do this manually. Not ideal, but is better than anything. At least I'm progressing on the website. I hit here that I acknowledge their terms and I hit next. And this is where I slum my next error, saying that an internal error took place. Please contact again administration. This is the moment where I remind they told me to please clear the cookies or use incognito browser. So at that moment, I didn't realize that, so I just tried to contact them again. By the way, this is really effective because a little bit like 20 minutes later of doing this, actually someone called me. But by that time, I realized that I need to go incognito to be able to complete the registration. So here we go again, same process. Put your NIF and information, and here we are. We are in the good stuff. We are in the first section where we're gonna fill the information of the parent. So there's a whole bunch of information. Careful when you add your details. I made a typo or two. So yeah, you can see here one of the errors. Next, we go into the student. So you need to say, in this case, is the father doing it? He is the responsible or the encarregado de educação. And next we start about adding the picture and filling all the information for the kid. There's quite a bit to fill, but all the usual things. Where does he live? Age. Oh, actually not age, but all the NIF and documentation and all that good information. You just go through all of that. Double check again, because again, I made a typo here in some of the numbers. So it's very easy to make typos, but good enough. The system lets you know when you input incorrect information. Next, you just need to fill some other questions. Here we are grown up, so we're not kids. So we have some couple of questions like that. Yes, I know I made a mistake with the card. Next one, we go into filling information about the kid, school, where he is. And by the way, here I'm speeding through it. And you're gonna see I made a big mistake because it's asking me about the previous school. And I immediately assumed it was next year. So I had to be filling next year, but that's not right. I'm actually filling incorrectly, and I'm gonna find out right now that this happened because my kid is going to first grade, and here, as you can see, it only gives me as an option second grade. So I'm like, okay, there's definitely something wrong here. I should be getting first grade, not second. And this is why, because I didn't pay attention on the beginning, because it says escola anterior, so the current year, where is he at? And he's not in first grade. That's next year. So you see me here trying to figure out what was the mistake. I didn't realize that I need to change an option above. This one is the first one I need to change. So here I need to say he's in pre-escolar. I need to give the information about where he is in the school, fill all that good information. And next, he will actually let me choose first grade. So just a word of caution, really do it slow. I felt rushing through this and made mistakes. So the slower you go, less mistakes you make. So you select the school, the grupamento, the school, all that good stuff. Double check that everything is properly. And now here they have this tricky question that causes a little bit of confusion because some kids that are not still 6 can sometimes try to see if they can get into first grade. This is not our case. Our kid is already 6, so no problem. Again, this is the time I get the right option. Yes, I'm going to put him on the first year, not on the second. So there you go. You fill all the information with the school you want to go. You have several options. You can put up to 5 from what I understand. In our case, we just really have one option, and that's the one we want, so no brainer there. So let's go review it. These are good questions. In this case, it's a no because we are close to the school. We don't have any issues with commuting. We are not homeschooling, so we are saying no, and he's not also self-learning, so no. And we are ready to go to the next phase. Okay, double checking that everything we've given is properly. Oh, here it comes a moment to give some additional documents from the parent doing it. First one is to say where is your financial residence or the residência fiscal. So I'm showing you here in Finanças how to do it because when comes the time I always forget where to do it in Finanças. So it's always good to have a quick reminder of where you need to go for domicílio fiscal and be able to download that information. So that's settled. And next one is just telling what is the structure of your family. At least that's what I understood. So I just filled that document, upload it. Now we are set to go, just double checking everything. Yes, making the acknowledgement that every information you provided is accurate, everything is good, and you submit. So that's it, looking good. Let's just double check that indeed is in there. So you can see the process and you can see it has submitted. So basically is that. Thank you for watching until the very end. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments. By the way, if you want me to do other content about schools, public and private, let me know. I'm thinking maybe going through the list of the top public and private schools and doing a video about it. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much. Until the very next time.